Hi everyone, I'm Tina. This is To the Inner Wild. We're going to use the intuition cards once again. Same as the day prior, because I couldn't find something else that I've been looking for. I'm a little bit concerned. This is our second time using this one. There's no instructions other than to use your intuition. And then we're gonna go with, sorry, I have short arms. I think Spirit led me to this one, which is I Am One by Maya Breton. Just one of those independent ones. It's in French on one side, Spanish, and then it's, okay, English. I Am One tarot deck is a traditional continuity of the ancient school of tarot, now being displayed in a gallery. Okay, that doesn't tell me very much, but that's okay. We're just gonna roll with the punches. Sometimes we get punched. Oh, and then spark magic, because I feel like I need a little oomph today. Anyway, I've got to find my Liberty deck. I don't know where it is. I've even meditated over it. I should treat it like a crystal, because everything is energy, right? And when you lose your crystal, it has a way of finding its way to you. I thought it was like bogus at first, but then I tried it, and losing a stone, like from your pocket, or a shallow pocket in a field after taking your dog to do its business, and then just finding it, sometimes you don't even have to speak it, but it just happens. I don't know. It's happened many times for me. So on items that you can easily lose, let's say your phone, your glasses, your keys, stuff like that. Put crystals there. Where did I put my bag? I don't go out anymore. But anyway, okay, spirit, angels, higher selves, and ancestors. What would you like to message to us today? Are we for real doing two? I will go with it, okay? Oh, this is hilarious. Look at this. Do you see this? Do you see what I'm seeing here? Let's do one at a time here. Okay, there's that. Oh, I just see something else too. How cool. Okay, this one now. How amazing. Okay, let me just give me a second, okay? First off, I think most people would get a butterfly. Transformative power. Is it not? Yes. I also see two women. Do you see side profiles, almost like cone heads? They're smiling at each other. They're almost like dancing or something, like a hula skirt and like the coconut tops. Generally speaking, they're meeting up together, mirroring each other. Oh, is this my first same-sex relationship thing? Well, it doesn't have to be that, because there's two feminines coming together, like in celebratory form. I don't see anything really sexual here, maybe with one of them actually, because there's like a side eye or a dilated pupil, or one is straight up looking at the other person, and the other one's like, there's a different look in their eye. This one's straight on, and this one's a little different. So it could also be a meetup, like community, your truest form kin, like most relative form. So that's camaraderie. And then the other side, I see it at first remind me of like caterpillars in Mardi Gras celebratory attire. They're like celebrating, right? Celebrating a transformation because of the butterfly. But then I also see the head part of it is in The Wizard of Oz, the guards. Oh, something like, nobody knows what they say. I guess unless you look it up. Look, it's a jacket on jacket day today. Interesting. Not really, but that's okay. So I'm just going to go with this whole kinship thing. What we were prior was like the clones in Star Wars, guards that are just numbers, gears. We were this caterpillar in growth. But now we're celebrating because we're half in acknowledgement of what we are to become, which is a butterfly. And now the clones, rather than a standalone, standing together but yet standing apart in a way of isolation, unbonded, except as one group, we're looking more at a more intimate version of ourselves. That's what that means. Is in conjunction to this, because I just took the first-hand account, which is a butterfly, and then I straight up saw someone flicking off the world. This transformation is effed up. Like, that's what I'm feeling like. So that's prominent to me. You know, like when you wash your hands or something dirty and you like flick the stuff off, right? That's basically what's happening here. He got his hands dirty in whatever shadow work or whatever you're dealing with. And you're just like, you know, like that, right? That's what's happening over here. See, now the mirroring effect of two swallowtails. I don't know how swallowtails mate, but I'm thinking like frontal contact. I'm seeing that there's the symmetry of one created by both. That's what they look like when both open up. So there's something beautiful and something like really what I'm seeing is in this transformation process, 10:01 on the clock, that it has its beautiful parts, but it also has its messed up parts to it. But the end game is a happy ending, which ultimately results to. So what's the tarot going to help us out with here? Let's go ahead and see what's going on. This one's built a little differently, let me tell you. So give me some room. Give me some understanding. Gosh, these are slippery cards. There's the cover. How's everybody doing today? I was a little torn on whether or not to do this because I have stuff to do at home and I already know what I need to do on my list with regards to transformation. Spirit made it loud and clear. The angels also. My ancestors, yeah. I felt the backhand. The backhand of respect. But on a serious note, yes. I know what I'm supposed to be doing. Let's see, okay, we have 3 pair of tears. Here, okay. 1 2-headed serpent and 10 stone of age. See what I'm talking about? How different that is? But what colors does this remind you of? They're the exact colors of peppers, though. Or bell peppers. Both. Okay, so let's go with the one on the top first, yeah? 1 2-headed serpent. I am vision and idea. It's one of the same mind, okay? 1 2-headed serpent. All we're seeing here is I didn't connect with this deck the last time I tried it. So I'm starting to see what they're talking about here. If I just kind of relax, you know, I think that's the key sometimes in learning new things or even learning about new people. You're increasing more intimacy, more engagement with the subject or person or situation, and it's like an open door. So it's one serpent with 2 heads, right? It has 2 perspectives, 4 eyes, 2 perspectives. We have the masculine and feminine, let's say, and then the 2 sets of eyes, which is the polarities from each realm of perspective. The pros and cons of the feminine side, pros and cons of the masculine side, but truly they are of one mind. The serpent is half of the caduceus. So we see the red in here. It's filled with passion. It's filled with extreme focus to the point of veins flowing through, visible, translucent. Your vision is with clarity, but it's with extreme focus to the point of seeing that capillary type of structure behind the lens. Yeah, we see the rooting effect just branching out from that mindset of that single body. I am vision and idea. Yeah, that's what it's talking about. Oh my gosh, let me just cross-reference because I haven't done this. Okay, red cards, two-headed serpent. They're authority cards. This would be ace of what? Wands? Hey, we got the ace of wands again. Inspiration, visual communication, insight, energy, anger. With the changer, changes in energy level. With the doer, birth of an invention. Do I have a changer or a doer? No. I feel like I'm playing bingo here. B4. B4. Okay, I am vision and idea. Yay, we got the ace of wands. That's a good start. Good headliner. Now, 10 stone of age. I feel like that's 10 of pentacles. I am abundance. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Hey. How beautiful. Oh my gosh. How cool is that? 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah. That's what it is. Oh, it looks like a pear tree. A golden pear tree. In the fall. Do you see that? We must be at the top too. And, ooh, that's what it's saying. Okay, gosh, angels. See? Sometimes when I get sometimes upset that I'm not seeing the pentacle energy here on earth, like some kind of materialization. When I realize materialization on the internal is so substantial. It's like essential. It's the root of everything else that's supposed to come to fruition in the pentacle 3D energy. So anyway, forgive me. I just had a chip on my shoulder. A whole slab, a whole bag of chips on my shoulder. Anyway, so you see this? Like there's a tree, right? So when we're talking about the branching out here, we're talking about the abundance within as well. You see the branching out of the vision and ideas and how fruitful this is. We're not talking about just the ace of pentacles here, but that is the closest, which tells me, because of the fall colors in the tree, right, that it's about harvesting season. You're at the top. We are at the top, which means that that's the best fruit. You know, what does they say about the lower hanging fruit? That I forget what it's called, what they say, but it's about finding the right mate versus not. So we are getting from the top branches, which is closest to the sun, the most abundant. I think the largest, the most superior, because it gets optimum sunlight. I think further away from pests too. We're at the top. That's ours right there. And it's still all good because it's, you know, you see the distance here. Everything is ripe and it's still a distance from the ground. So I have the impression that this is a tall tree, and in order to pick the fruit, you're still going to have to climb the tree. Right? You can't get it without that climb. Oh, that's smart. Angels are so smart. Goodness gracious. 3 pair of tears. I don't know what pair is. I'm thinking maybe cups. It says I am fantasy on there. So green. Let's look at the yellow first too. I feel like that's important. The physical consciousness. Red is the spiritual consciousness. And green is the emotional consciousness. Okay, spiritual consciousness. Yeah, okay, we covered that with both sides. Then the yellow is the physical. Okay, that's grounded, right? And then the green is emotional. So it's cups. Yeah, it was 3 of cups. Hey, see? Look how much easier things are when we're relaxed. I think good cop works best on me. Okay, fantasy. Overreacting, silliness, shallowness, low vibration, foolishness, dishonesty. What? How is that? Three of Cups is supposed to be of celebration. Maybe that's in reversal. Oh. Well, I guess since that tattled on me, basically that reiterated what I was just telling you, that sometimes I get down on myself with the overreacting, lower vibration, untapped potential because of the exhaustion, the energy siphoning of, it's just a misalignment in perspective, that I'm not seeing the bigger picture, that there's more to it than just what I'm naturally drawn to conclude, based on my experiences. See, Spirit uses me an example without being too harsh. Okay, so let me just double check here. Yeah, so 3 pair of tears, overreacting, silliness, shallowness, low vibration, foolishness, and dishonesty. I don't know. Maybe dishonesty is fooling self, yeah? It says foolishness and dishonesty. Lower vibration, yeah. I was feeling a little low and, sad, and I try to pep talk my way out of it. Like, okay, there are several reasons. Spirit is protecting you from X amount, blah, blah, blah. And I need to see 10 of Pentacles. I forgot to look at that. Excuse me. 10 of Pentacles. Oh, wait, what do they call it? Stones. 10 stones of age. Okay, come on. Come along, dear. Abundance. Outcome, results, conclusions, proof, health, wellness, fullness. Yeah. So we got it. Red, yellow, and green.
You're saying not to worry about it. Just chill and have some fun. You don't need to wait for anyone to celebrate your victories.
I feel like there's flag colors associated with this. Oh, maybe the implication in the 3 of Cups behind it is that it's upcoming. It's due for us, right? So much so that don't even stress. You're taking away from that energy. Like, help manifest it into fruition. Don't be silly. Don't use your energy don't waste your energy. Rest up to get out of that low vibing state. Okay, I like that. So the last one, because it's a transformation process, and some of that is kind of invisible to us, to the naked eye anyway. 7 of the victorious one. I am self-mastery. 7, the victorious one. Is that the Chariot?
It's the essence of blending the Strength card and adopting the beast of our shadows that, once tamed, helps propel us towards our destined future.
Well, there's a lion here. A Black Panther, almost. It says shadow familiar. Ooh! Okay, so you have tamed your shadow so much so that you identify with it and keep it as your familiar, which is a great learning tool, not just for yourself, but also your spirit totem, that it's always going to reference that other beast that was tamed. You have a raven at the top holding a total of 6 arrows, which is 6 of swords, 3 in each hand. Could be a handful of heartbreak, burdens of it, or healing because we're carrying it over water, leaving for calmer waters. I see some kind of like surfboard, sunset. I feel like she's just kind of like won a competition. It's a bouquet in hand, and there's this Christ-like crown, which is about sacrifice and pain within that sacrifice. That wearing your crown of royalty is painful at times. Oh, that's a very interesting twist, isn't it? It's not about the glory. It's not the glamorization of it. Its significance in symbolic form, that this person earned their crown, and it was effing painful, believe it or not. There's a sense of enlightenment. Yeah, this feminine has this chariot. This says a lot. That's the bottom of the deck, everybody. So do not lose hope. We are in the transitionary process. Victorious one, self-mastery. Hebrew letter Zayn. I hope it represents valor. The victorious one is a master warrior on a never-ending task of developing special skills. Indicates walking away from the war by performing environmental changes instead of fighting the current. Ooh, yep. That's riding the waves. With each board, it's like a milestone that creates this like hall of fame for you to look back on. Their achievements, standing achievements, environmental changes. Yeah, you're instead of fighting the current. Yeah. Okay.
This asks us to control what's within our realm to support the abundance to follow. Spirit wants us to strengthen our foundations that will allow for sustainability and fulfillment.
I'm thinking maybe the war could also represent something that's going on internally, hence the transformation. The number 7 cards in the same reading will show changes. Goodness gracious. The additional meaning is war and peace, strategy, skills, tasks, practice, nobility, pride, maleness or masculinity, real estate, that's ownership, natural heritage, and home arena. That's where our ancestry comes in. Look at that. They want to see us become successful in an evolved manner. Evolved, yet still rooted. Because that first card was this. Yeah. How cool is that? I love it. Okay, let's get some magic here. Not that there hasn't been some already. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Thank you, higher selves and ancestors of the collective, of those that are watching, of course. Ugh. Okay. That's that one for everyone. What's going on? Okay, there we go. Sorry, my face feels, I think it's just dry. What do we want here? We'll get 2. Oh gosh, we have 4. Oopsie. And 2 also wanted to come out. So let's go with this. Create an altar out of the things you love. You can have a blend or you can have a theme. One for your ancestry, I would highly recommend. An abundance altar, transformative altar, like a visionary board. And they don't have to be that big either. You can use a little tin mint case for a traveling altar. Whatever it is should honor, like be a reminder to help you manifest, providing clarity and focus upon the energy exchange of your dailies. One on your dashboard, on your desktop. Yeah, and like maybe even a beauty altar. I haven't even heard of that before, but cleaning up your bathroom countertop. I've given up on mine at certain points because one, we kicked the sink and it cracked and whatever. Anyway, make the best out of your space. So there's that. So that it honors your truth and it doesn't degrade it.
Inversely speaking, because although it may seem obvious, it's very easy to dismiss what seems like a petty task to maintain, when truly, whatever you tell your space is the same truth you tell yourself. What you allow to be will simply be, just like those karmic influences.
31:13 on the clock. Write out your financial goals and keep them in your purse or wallet. I think I need a pocketbook for that. Anyway, we're talking about abundance here, right? We don't get to the 9 of Pentacles for nothing. Even if that's inherited, that's not sustainability in its spirit, in its true spirit. There's more to it than just attaining. Okay. I'm telling me this too, okay, obviously. Identify the activities that make you feel most alive and energized. Yes, you need that for the Ace of Wands. You need that kind of, that's self-care, really. That's working your own magic. Yeah, sustainability within your physical form. It's quality living. All right. Create or find an accessory or talisman that makes you feel powerful. You can include that in your altar. Your talisman doesn't have to be worn, just carried with you, like thrown onto your keychain or on the rearview mirror. Just something that you'll be in contact with constantly. Anyway, that was a really different read, wasn't it? So in the transformative process, make sure to change your attitude. It's legitimate to have certain feelings, but make sure that you release them in order for this to happen. We have like a monarch butterfly and then a swallowtail. Interesting. Okay, well thanks very, very much. If you liked it, hit the like button. I would appreciate it. It wouldn't just help, I would appreciate it. Hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Okay, bye.